What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. As you know, in India, or somewhere, I don't know if it's in Southern Asia, the Dalai Lama, who is some sort of religious leader, don't quote me, I believe in India, he had a young boy, try to lick his tongue or something like that, a young Indian boy. It was captured on camera. And he apologized for that behavior, and many people, came out against the Dalai Lama. But after which, Cardi B came out to criticize the Dalai Lama. And, rightfully so. She called out some of the error of the Dalai Lama. But then, of course, you're going to have people that if you have a sketchy past, you're going to find out that they're going to come for you. That's what everybody, right? If people know something about you and you're commenting on something, and if they know anything about your life, typically because of something you told them on social media, they're going to check you. And it happens a lot of times when you see people like in the black community that were once Crips or Bloods or in the streets, and they coming out calling out the dysfunction of Black America or just, crime in general. You're going to hear those people start to firstly say, well, you used to sell drugs, so who are you to criticize the people who are selling drugs? It's this ad hominem that folks like to use, right? And this is what Cardi B was questioned about because of her past being a stripper and her own admission of robbing men in the strip club. So people were like, look, who are you to criticize anybody? We understand what he did is wrong, but who are you to criticize the Dalai Lama? So based off of that, Cardi B had this particular thing to say.
Or when it comes to other, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some that are more advanced than others. So I put the tweet up, right? And now people want to come at me like, oh, the wrong messenger. You're the wrong messenger. Then you robbing, man. And it's like, listen. Y'all not going to keep doing this because when it comes to fucking weird ass and shit, I'm really like, I don't play that shit. I really don't fucking play that shit. And for y'all to like trying to say that I'm like I'm some weird because they wanted to buy from me, and a lot of y'all be like, oh, these were vulnerable men you took advantage of. These were no fucking vulnerable men. These are some freak ass that like to go to the club, they like to get drunk, and after the club is closed, they trying to fucking take advantage of and trying to bargain. No, I'm gonna go through them fucking pockets, and then y'all be like, you rob them. Did I touch their body? Did I touch their ass? Did I touch them? Did I put my lips on them? No type of fucking. Don't confuse. And even if y'all claim, oh, you robbed them, was robbing and raping is two different type of shit. So don't call me no. Don't fucking play with my name like that because I don't play that shit. And because of that tweet, people talking about like, oh, but you the wrong messenger. How am I the wrong messenger? The right messenger, because I'm a fucking mom. I'm a fucking mom. And I'm a fucking woman. And I'm a girl that as a teenager, my body got up. I don't talk about that shit because it's like, that's another story for another time. But just the whole fact that it's like, for y'all to even try me because I want y'all to protect y'all because y'all need to be more careful with y'all sick, and it makes me feel like y'all party y'all self.
So guys, you heard that, and let me just have a few things to say about this. Number one, Cardi B doesn't do the best job, in my honest opinion, of taking accountability for the fact that you drugged men. I don't care if she said something happened to her before, you don't talk about it. You worked at the strip club, they wanted something from you. Number one, nobody told you to work at the strip club. This is what you're talking about. Nobody told you to work at the strip club. There are plenty of young ladies who don't want to be strippers. And If they're strippers, that don't mean you got to go home with them or whatever. You chose to go home with them. So now you want to justify that you were drugging guys. Okay. Now she says, you heard her say, y'all trying to say I'm weird because, these dudes wanted to buy the box from me. And, y'all gonna say that these guys are vulnerable guys you should take advantage of. No, these dudes are freak dudes who want to go to the strip club. After the club, they want to take advantage of me and ladies like that. So I'm gonna go through them pockets. All right. Okay. So what if somebody would have said about, well, you women are at the strip club. You some freak Tatianas, and somebody need to go through your pockets. How would that sound? No, nobody would accept that, right? Because you're a woman. So it doesn't make sense. Regardless of the fact, if you feel that the strip club was a dangerous place, you shouldn't be there. Then when you try to say robbing and raping are two different things. So those are two different things, but they're both wrong. They're both wrong. One is just severely more, in American society and societies in general, more worse than the other. But they're both wrong, and neither one can you justify. And it's crazy because you just sued Tasha K and won. What about some of these guys that you robbed sue you and won? Because, hey, they met you when you were working. You told them that they was going to get X, Y, and Z, but you could have left them incapacitated. How do we know that those guys ended up, dead or ended up messed up or ended up, like I said, how do we not know? We don't. We don't know. That's the situation there. And the reason why you're saying this is because, and again, I'm going to talk about it. These are guys. That's why. This is the issue. And that's the whole situation. But if it's a woman, no. The situation is this. Women got to take accountability for their mistakes. You want to hold men accountable for their mistakes, but not yours. There are plenty of women who come from your environment and they don't drug men. There are plenty of women who are poor and don't drug men. There are plenty of men that want to date women, would love to sleep with them. Women tell them what? No. It ain't like when those men try to kidnap you or do anything like that. You've never talked about that. And even if something did happen to you when you were young, it still don't give you the right to rob anybody else. It doesn't. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Producer for all that you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.